So I did shots of Mojo and his mom on WrestleMania night, and guys, it was the best thing ever.
And I got nothing. Whoopi gets nothing. Why be woken when you can always be broken?
Nikki Gallows in a bathroom, totally awkward.
Or totally iconic.
We need Cody for president.
Hey, every club beats a villain.
The Bullet Club single-handedly saved wrestling.
Bray Wyatt lives in darkness, and I would follow him into the dark. Rebby Hardy is goals and my spirit animal.
Yeah, and that's why you went running drunk down Berman Street screaming her name. We're iconic.
Totally iconic.
Nikki and Jennifer. We are the queens of the ring.
So I did shots of Mojo and his mom on WrestleMania night, and guys, it was the best thing ever.
And I got nothing. Whoopi gets nothing. Why be woken when you can always be broken?
Nikki Gallows in a bathroom, totally awkward.
Or totally iconic.
We need Cody for president.
Hey, every club beats a villain.
The Bullet Club single-handedly saved wrestling.
Bray Wyatt lives in darkness, and I would follow him into the dark. Rebby Hardy is goals and my spirit animal.
Yeah, and that's why you went running drunk down Berman Street screaming her name. We're iconic.
Totally iconic.
Nikki and Jennifer. We are the queens of the ring.
Hi.
Hey guys.
Welcome to week 3, almost 4 of my boycott.
Yay. We should have like prizes or something.
Prizes for me? Yeah. You could get me presents.
It's like, like when you're on a diet and like you have like incentives like, oh, so many pounds, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that.
I feel like I should get presents for this.
I think you should.
Yes. Lots of
what
presents.
exactly, but something.
And you know what the funny thing is? I don't miss it. I miss Bray though.
Of course.
But not much else.
Well, we'll get into it in a minute, but I'm with you for the majority of it.
I make my own universe up in my mind, and it's a lot better.
Well, most people's universe thing in their mind is better than what's on TV right now.
I'm like, oh, it's going great. Things are amazing. Mike Kanellis is the European champion right now. Life's amazing.
Did you see online where it was showing that the hardcore championship may come back?
It's going to be bullshit.
Oh, yeah, it won't be good, but I don't
It's
remember.
Gonna be like,
they better show European, too. I can't remember.
Ready? It's going to be like, oh, you're so hardcore. I just hate you.
With like a trash can or something.
Not even. Seriously. Go watch a death match and then tell me that hardcore title is going to be the same.
We should do that
Nope.
next week. Not that, but we should next week we should like come up with like if we could book an episode, like what we would have. Like how we would have everybody booked.
Ooh, girl.
With like current roster, like what you would do with it.
Ooh, girl.
We could do that.
I could do that easy.
Yeah. But speaking of Mike Kanellis, he's starting to like let go and like
He's starting to snap a little.
he's starting to speak his truth.
Yes, today he did a Q&A on Twitter, and somebody asked him, are you happy you went to the WWE considering how they have booked you? And he said, happy? Yes. Content? Absolutely not. I became a wrestler because I wanted to be world champion.
And Maria liked it.
And Maria liked it, and I liked it.
I liked it too.
And then somebody said, are you happy with your position on Raw? Nope. I'm appreciative for the opportunity, but I want more. I liked that one as well.
And then somebody said to give it, let him have his own pipe bomb like CM Punk.
Yes. Mike reminds me of CM Punk. I demand a Mike pipe bomb on Raw. And he's like, yes, please. I have plenty to say.
I'd love to hear what he has to say.
Please, Mike. Please. I need you to say it.
Yep.
Spill the tea, Mike. Spill the tea.
We're here for it.
We are here.
I got
Honey.
my teacup ready.
I'm ready. And but you know what? For once, I'll probably relate.
True. I think a lot of people will relate.
Yes.
Like if people were legit not scared, probably like half the roster would come out and sit with him while he did it.
And they'd be like, yeah.
Yep. Rage Against the Machine.
I'm looking at you, Bray Wyatt.
But yeah, people, I'm glad that he's starting to show his displeasure. Like Maria has said stuff lately. Kind of the same thing. He said stuff on Instagram before, like, you know, gone on the road, blah, 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 having to sit in the back and like stuff like that. So.
He's like, I think it was like a month or two ago, he was like, gone on the road. My daughter's at home right now with my wife, and all I'm doing is sitting in the back.
Yeah. It's disgusting.
It is. Like, how can you do that? Like, I don't understand how that's okay to like, hey, we're gonna sign you, but we're not gonna do anything with you.
But not even just that. It's like, hey, you haven't been on TV in ever how many months, but you have to show up every night and sit in the back.
Yeah. And we're gonna parade these guys in front of you to be like, well, you don't work hard enough.
Yeah, exactly. But we want you to come out and help break up fights and, you know, be part of lumberjack matches, stand outside the ring, shit like that.
Yeah. Do cute little like, oh, look, I videotaped the fight.
I did enjoy that, though. That was
Yes.
funny.
He did the only adult thing.
Yep, he did.
Yes. He did. Because he's a man of the people. And another thing, speaking of displeasure, you know, Bray Wyatt had a match last night at a house show.
Did he?
He matches at house shows with Matt Hardy.
Really?
Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
I thought Matt was done.
Well, Matt's out there wrestling, and Bray's with him. But no, we can't have him on TV, can we?
Well, no.
Nope. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, this boycott's going on week 4.
He did get Instagram, though.
He did get an Instagram, and ooh boy.
What is it?
He's
What is
very
it?
happy, other than sometimes.
Is it? I don't remember what
It's
it's
the
actually
Wyndham
called.
Rotunda.
The Wyndham Rotunda.
Yes. Because everybody, according to Bray, they are 2 different people.
They should be looked at that way, though.
Yes. Some people do, and some people don't think of it that way. So there you go. But anyway, it was a good day when that happened.
It was. You were very excited.
I was
follow
very
him.
happy. I follow him on Instagram as well. I was like, ooh, look. Yeah. I like you.
I was like, are you sure it's real? She's like, yeah, Micah tweeted it's real. I'm like, okay. And then he tweeted it too, so.
Yeah. His sister was pimping him out. It was great. It was great.
So tell us about your weekend.
Oh, I had a great weekend of not watching the WWE, guys. So if you listened to our last episode, which you should have, because it was actually really good. Our last episode was fire. We had Alex Salyers on, and he wrestled twice this weekend, and I was at both shows. And at the first show, it had a very, 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 very special guest. Famous dick wrestler, Joey. Yeah. And you know what? Let me tell you, I was like, oh, seeing this in person? I get you, Joey. I get it now.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a male strip club.
Well.
The women were screaming. They wanted the lollipop. It was madness.
I'd want the lollipop too.
I know. I wanted it, and then he gave it to like this girl who was like literally losing her shit. Like, you know how like I lose my shit for Bray and you lose your shit for Mojo?
Mm-hmm.
Like that much. I was like, ooh girl. Ooh girl. Okay. I'm like, you have that lollipop. And she put it in her mouth.
I would have
Like
to.
he had it in his, and he's like, here you go, honey. And he put it right in, and she's like, ah! I'm like, she's going to pass out.
We all have those moments.
Oh, yeah. And then the other one, he pulled it out of his trunks, and then he threw it into the crowd.
I would have put that in my mouth too.
Yeah. Alex's friend tried to catch it for me, but he couldn't get it.
What would you have done with it? You wouldn't have
I wouldn't have put it in my mouth, but I would have kept it. I would have kept it, God damn it. I'd be like, this is Joe. I would have put it in like a Ziploc and then like laminated it. I'm like, this is Joey Ryan's.
You in those little boxes, like the display boxes.
Yeah, yes. I like a shadow box on the wall kind of a thing.
Kind of. Remember in Golden Girls when they had the pork chop that Elvis ate a piece of? It was in like the little box.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. And then next to it would be the Enzo Amore police report.
There you go.
It'd be like a museum. I'm getting a museum started.
You should.
I have one thing for my museum so far, and yeah.
I have Mardi Gras beads. That's it.
You're like, and you're not getting them.
You're not getting them from the museum. No way. Those things are still on my mirror, and they haven't bleached out, by the way.
You can will them to me. One day when you're 90 and I'm not 90.
Thanks.
I'm 86. I'm like, hey, I got these beads from Mojo Raleigh.
Oh my God. They will never leave my car mirror.
Picture it. Sicily, 1922.
Oh my gosh. 2 girls alone in the Big Easy.
You'll be buried with them. I need to see her corpse really quick. Why? Putting the beads on. Don't mind if I do.
Oh, man.
She's staying hype.
Those things, man. I'm trying to think if I have like anything else. I don't think I do. I think that's it.
I know. Our museum sucks so far.
It's just getting started, though.
The Queens of the Ring Museum is just not.
We have some
Work.
pretty cool pictures
We do. We got a lot of good pictures.
and good stories.
We got stories for days. We could do like a talking museum, like where you do like you put the headphones on and you like press a
Yeah.
button.
We got stories we can't even tell on the podcast. We got all kinds of shit going on.
We got stories for days. We got stories that aren't even happening yet because you know what?
Stories you wouldn't believe.
Yeah. Stories you wouldn't believe. Because let me tell you, if I was looking in, I'd be like, what the fuck, man? I wouldn't believe them. Oh my God. I
wouldn't
have a
either.
giant bruise on the back of my heel. Sorry, I just noticed that while I was sitting here. Yeah. But
So
anyway.
you met Joey Ryan.
I did. I met Joey Ryan, and he's amazing, guys. I love Joey Ryan.
So what did
He's
you
a
say
very
to him?
He's a very friendly individual. He gives really good hugs. He smells very good. He does smell
kind of
very
smell?
good. He's very clean. Like I would expect like with all that baby oil and shit, like even after
Like
taking
porn
a shower
star,
and stuff,
70s porn star smell.
he would smell kind of like scuzzy, like slimy. No, very clean.
It's like soap and water clean smell.
Yeah. Very
I like that.
kind of like soap and water with a little bit of baby powder. I'm like, oh,
Well, that's kind of like Pure Grace, my philosophy stuff. That's
yeah,
why
a little bit. It reminded me of that with a little bit of cologne mixed in, and I was like, oh,
I'm down with that.
yeah, that is a nice smell. You smell
is.
very nice, Joey.
I like soap and water clean smell. I think it's nice.
Very clean. He gives good hugs, good handshakes. I told him that anybody who said his penis army was stupid, that they're stupid. And he goes, you know what? It's only mainly those WWE only fans who are just wanting like something to complain about.
Right. It's true. Who probably didn't even watch it. They just saw pictures. And
Exactly. He said, otherwise, everybody else loved it. I'm like, exactly.
I mean, you have to think about like there are corny things that happen like on any kind of wrestling thing. There's corny shit that happens to WWE. This is like adult parody corny shit. Like that whole thing.
And it fit with the context of the of like the storyline. Like it wasn't like Bobby Lashley's sisters.
Well, no, that's not corny. That's just sad.
That's just fucking sad. Like it wasn't just like random. Like, oh, here we're just gonna bring a random dick army out.
Right.
Like it fit in with the storyline.
And Nick bought those things on Amazon, by the way, if you would like.
It was Matt, actually.
Oh, was it Matt?
Did. Yes, he bought them and had them Amazon primed.
Yeah. So if you want one.
I know.
What do you search? Inflatable dick?
A dick costume?
Okay, because I was like, if I searched inflatable dick, there'd probably be a lot of sex toys that would come up.
Bachelorette parties.
Yeah.
I'm gonna search it right now. Dick.
We should get you a dick necklace to wear on your birthday.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes.
My luck will run into Bray and I'll have a dick.
Can we all wear dick necklaces? I want to wear one.
These are all like dick. Oh, here it is. I have found it. Oh God, you could get one where it covers your face too if you want. It's the same costume, but it's got a little cover on your face.
Have safe sex. No cutout and no cuts.
It literally just has a cutout for your nose, and it is $25.99. Yeah, buddy.
That would be a good couple's costume. Somebody go as the dick, and somebody go as Joey Ryan.
Yeah, my brother and I were gonna do Joey Ryan and Candice LeRae, except I'm Joey Ryan and he's Candice LeRae.
That'd be funny.
Now, if you haven't seen pictures of my brother, which I don't post a lot of, my brother is a 6'3", 280-pound hairy man. So
he's a big dude.
He's a big dude, and we would put him in Disney wrestling gear. So, yeah, I think it'd be hilarious.
I think,
and he was kind of down for it, guys.
We love a good secure man. That's down for that.
We love a good. I know my brother's like, yeah, I'd do it. Like, come on. Yeah. So, but meeting Joey was really cool. I really enjoyed it.
You met.
I'd meet Joey again. I hung out with a bunch of wrestlers after that, and they were really cool. I met Tim Storm yesterday. And if you don't know who Tim Storm is, he was the first NWA champion before Nick Aldis. And he was in NWA with like Ric Flair and everybody. And he's a grandpa and a school teacher.
Aw.
I know. And I want to adopt him as my overly tan wrestling grandpa, because my other grandpa is just kind of a deadbeat. And then my other one died. So I'm adopting Tim Storm as my grandpa. Jen, would you like to adopt Tim Storm as your grandpa?
No, I was literally sitting here thinking, who would I adopt as my grandpa?
My brother said Rick
I would adopt
a cool grandpa.
I would probably adopt who? Maybe Arn Anderson.
Yeah, that'd be a cool grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a cool grandpa.
He's not quite old enough, but
HBK
HBK is more my dad goals than anything.
Yeah.
HBK I would adopt as my father. Any day of the week. And I have to say, when he came out on Raw this week and he said, "Who's your daddy?" I was like, yes. Like, all these wrestlers are getting on this daddy stuff. It's so funny.
You're like, I started a trend.
I know. And he's like the daddy to end all daddies for me. So it's like perfect. Although I really don't see him as that kind of daddy. I just, like, when I was growing up, it was like, who would I, if I could have a different dad, who would I want my dad to be? Shawn Michaels. That's who I want my dad to be.
When I was younger, it was Vince McMahon.
Well, I mean, that would be pretty cool.
I just wanted to own everything.
Right.
That's all I wanted. I was like, I just want to own everything. It's a money thing and a control thing. Yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
Now, as an adult, it'd probably be Paul Heyman.
That would be cool.
That would be a cool dad. So, totally not. Oh, one other person I met yesterday, MJF. That was in passing. I kind of, it wasn't like I got the full like, hey, how you doing? Got to talk to him. Really, it was quick because he was trying to get his merch out and do all that. But really nice guy. And ladies, he's kind of cute in person. Not gonna lie, not my type, but for all of you out there who like the young, rich, cocky guy,
EC3 type.
EC3 type, go for it. He's kind of cute in person. Entirely too young for me, but
How old is he?
22.
Oh yeah,
Way too young.
Way too young for me too.
But if you're in that 25 and under crowd, I mean, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Or if you're not and you want to be a cougar.
Yeah, if you want to be a cougar and you're okay with that, hot damn. Me though, I'm like, you need some weight on you and a beard and yeah.
You'll grow into it eventually.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you're cute, but not for me. Can't relate. So anyway, more wrestling news. There is still nowhere to have access.
Really? I thought they had finally decided where they were going to have it.
No.
Oh.
No. And now that StarCast has done so well, now they're like, oh crap, now we have to kick it up a notch.
Ooh, good.
Yeah, damn it. You better kick it up a notch.
So what is
Still
their
waiting.
thinking on kicking it up a notch?
Yeah, they're like, we kicked it up a notch. No, you didn't.
But like, are they saying what they want to do, or
No. They don't even have a place.
Well,
They don't
that's
even have a
fine.
place to hold it.
I thought I had read the name of the place where they were going to have it. It was in Manhattan. It must have fell through or something.
Must have fell through.
We
Must
need to
have
know that because we got to
fell
map
through.
out our plans here.
I know, right? I'm like, come on, people.
I got to talk to my people that actually live in New York City that can help us out because we're going to get so lost. Oh, man. I mean, I've been to New York City many times, but I'm not going to know how to navigate us everywhere like that. So we're going to need some help. We're going to download the Subway app. We're going to Uber,
Lyft.
take turns, split it into fourths or fifths or whatever.
Yeah, on Lyft now they have a way you can split it.
I know.
I know.
That's what I usually do when we go places. Is like we split it.
Yeah. God. Let's just hope we don't have a Ring of Honor incident from last year.
Well, it is going to be New York and it's going to be cold, so I just remember to wear more clothes.
Yeah. Because we're like, oh yeah, it's going to be great. And then we're like, no.
We're going to look so cute. No, it wasn't.
No.
Well, wherever they have it, hopefully they will have a place to stand until,
Well, it's in front of Madison. Well, yeah, but I mean, at least with Ring of Honor, it's in front of Madison Square Garden. So,
but I wonder what their policy is. There's not a lot of place to stand around Madison Square Garden. I've seen it before.
but
I've
we
been
could
there,
at
I've
least
seen
walk a little bit and find.
it. Oh, yeah, it's close to I kind of feel like it's close to Macy's. I could be wrong because I've only seen it once, but I feel like it's kind of close to Macy's. I don't know if it's in walking distance, but
I mean, I feel like there's more transportation in New York.
there is, but still, it's going to be like insane.
Oh, yeah.
Because traffic in New York is insane anyway.
Yeah.
It really is. People always are like, oh, it's really not that bad. Like the taxi thing, I mean, you get some taxi drivers that are insane, but it's just really, really congested. And you wouldn't think so because so many people don't drive in New York, but so many do. And plus they're always working on the road and they have like sidewalks like blocked off and then they have part of the lanes blocked off. And it's just like, I love New York, but it's a hot mess.
Literally, the Manhattan Mall is like right across the street from Madison Square Garden and the Hotel Pennsylvania.
Is there a Macy's in the mall? Is that right?
The Macy's is like right down from the mall, yeah.
I remember that. I can't believe that. That's been a long time ago.
And Penn Station is down from the mall.
Okay.
The other, like a block away from Madison Square Garden too.
Okay, we'll be fine then.
So yeah, I was gonna say we should be fine. Yeah, that. Let's see. Yeah, one. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. The Empire State Building's like 3 blocks away from it.
Well, let me tell you, we'll be fine because me and Michael walked 50-something blocks one time. We can do 3.
Yeah.
We'll be
I
good.
think we'll be fine. I mean, with Penn Station being like 1 block north, I think we'll be fine. Right?
We'll have somewhere to stand.
Well, yeah. And I think the C train goes to Brooklyn, at least by the looks of this.
But, like, it'll probably take a while to actually get on a train. But at least we'll have somewhere to stand, hopefully, inside. Have some music, probably. There'll probably be some street performer in there.
Yeah. They said taking the subway, it's 34 minutes from Brooklyn to Madison Square Garden.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Once you actually get on it. That's the pain in the ass thing about all of it.
Yeah. Literally, it's only not even with walking, it's half a mile.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah. And then you're on the subway the rest of the way. That's not that bad.
That's easy. We can do that.
We could do that. Not a problem.
Mm-mm.
I think the only thing I'm worried about is getting to Jersey.
That's about an hour, hour and a half.
Exactly.
And let me tell you, subways are not the. I've rode on like public transit here, MARTA, which is not that clean. It's pretty gross. And I rode on the public transit in Los Angeles, which I actually thought was pretty decent. But New York, like it's not that great. It's not that clean. It's really not.
Well, yeah.
But I mean, like Los Angeles wasn't bad. But a lot of people don't know about the subway in Los Angeles.
I wonder though, like part of me is wondering do you think that like WWE or somebody's going to do like a shuttle from Barclays to WrestleMania?
I don't know.
Because last time they didn't have the stuff in Barclays.
They might.
No.
I
If
don't
that's
know.
the case, that'd be easy.
I wonder, like, how many miles is it? Like, would it be worth doing an Uber or a Lyft or something?
Barclays.
If we left early enough.
Let me see. Barclays Center directions.
So you're talking leaving from Barclays and then going to MetLife?
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
because I'm assuming we're going to stay around Barclays,
Oh, okay.
right?
Wherever I can find somewhere we can all stay in, yeah. I don't want to wait too long to book it, though. Like, I'm obviously not going to book it right now. But,
Yeah.
we got to figure out exactly how many people we're going to have. And
42 minutes,
okay.
13.5 miles.
13.5 miles from Barclays to MetLife.
Yes.
So if we could get a big enough car and we could split it, we might just do that. If we don't go right at peak time, like if we go earlier, I'm sure they have like the tailgate thing like they did in New Orleans. Like,
Plus the busted open party, probably.
yeah. So, I mean, if we went off peak time, like even if we got there super early, there's going to be something to do. Like, it's not going to be like we're sitting around like forever waiting on something. There'll be something to do.
Yes.
So I feel like if we went off peak time and took an Uber, we might be in a lot better mood. We might look a lot better and we might have more energy because right on that subway where you're packed in with people and you're like all, how we all want to get dressed up to go. And then you're stuck on the subway and you're sweaty and you're hot and you're riding it for an hour. Like, you're going to be cranky. You're going to be hot. You're going to be pissed off because your makeup doesn't look good anymore. Like, it's not going to be good.
Not iconic.
It's not iconic. It will not be good.
Anyway, back to wrestling.
It is wrestling.
It is, but so there is going to be a match on SmackDown. It was already announced. Brie versus Maurice.
Oh, Lord. Brie, poor Brie. Oh, my gosh. Poor Brie. It was bad. I felt so bad for her. It was really bad.
I've heard.
It was really bad. Like, the first one, okay, so the first match they had back on TV, and they had only wrestled, like, what, one house show, was it?
Yes, one house show.
Like, Nikki did fine, but Nikki had not been out of the ring as long as Brie. But Brie went to go between the ropes and literally got stuck. Like, her feet were, like, stuck. And they kind of had to, like, I can't remember who she was diving at, but they had to kind of like pull her down and like pretend like she was.
I think it was Ruby. From what the pictures I saw, Ruby like grabbed her arms like she was trying to like twist her.
Right.
Yeah, trying to do like some kind of move on her. Something.
They really tried to help her. Like, and then the second time,
Ruby and Sarah Logan were trying to get her out.
And then the second time she made it through, but like she immediately like fell. Like she didn't fly out.
She like. I've seen the pictures. It looked like she just like dropped.
Oh, she dropped right on her head, and they had to like play into that like she had knocked them down. Which kudos to them for making it look halfway believable, because it was not.
And they were against the Riot Squad.
I know, it was sad. I felt so bad for her. And then like later on in the show, they did like this little spot with Ronda Rousey in the back, and I could just tell like she was trying to like smile and put on, because they were like being encouraging to Ronda or whatever. And I could tell like she was really like thinking, oh my God, I've just been publicly humiliated. But like she was trying to like put on a smile and talk and stuff, and it was like, oh, I feel so bad for her.
Yeah, and like she probably got her ass chewed out.
Oh yeah.
Because Vince is on Raw.
Which is bullshit.
Not so much on SmackDown.
But I mean, Daniel Bryan didn't just sign his new multi-year deal, so you better not be mean to his wife. But it was bad. It really was. So when is the Maurice match happening?
SmackDown.
But this coming week?
Yes.
That'll be interesting. Yeah. Because when Maurice was in the match with Nikki at WrestleMania, she didn't do a whole lot.
Well, yeah, she's yeah.
So it's going to be interesting. Brie, who's got all that ring rust, and Maurice, who hadn't done anything in a long time. Yeah. Oh man, I hope they're like practicing like every day.
Yeah.
Oh my God, get Miz and Daniel Bryan in there to help them.
Please
help them practice. But you know what it'll probably be? It'll end up being like a short ass match, because Miz will come out and start some shit, and then Brie will come out, and I mean Dana will come out, and then that'll be the end of it. But I wish they actually gave him a chance to actually wrestle, but they probably know how bad it's going to be, so they're probably going to like cover it somehow.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yikes.
Yeah. Yikes.
Yikes. So also, WWE 2K19 came out with their ratings and what the characters are looking like, and Lana and Rusev are pissed off.
Are they?
Lana says they made her look like Tanya Harding. She says she's never had short hair before.
Oh, I did see her say that.
Yeah, she's never had short hair, and she's never had that gear before, so they don't know what. She's like, I don't know what gear that's from. That's not my gear. Yeah. And then Rusev said that they gave him a really low rating, and he's just pissed about it.
What rating did he get?
84.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
They gave Lana a 70-something, didn't they?
70.
Yeah. So that's bad. For him, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Did you see where someone, it was some wrestling page or website or something, did the Cardi B and Nicki Minaj match with the video game? It was hilarious. Oh, my God. It was so funny. Cardi won, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Shield botched a triple powerbomb at a live event.
Really?
Yes.
Was this after Raw?
Yeah, this was actually yesterday.
Well, poor Seth. It was probably his freaking arm. Because Seth wasn't really doing much of the weight, but still.
So they had Dolph Ziggler. They were trying to put him through the table, and I'm reading up on this. So instead of him going right through the table just bent instead of breaking, and then Dolph Ziggler just slid right off.
Oh. Well, that is not good.
Yeah.
Can I say, and you're going to hate me for this, because I never, ever, ever, ever in a million years thought I would say this, but I'm kind of starting to enjoy the Dolph and Drew thing. Because I hated Dolph for years. I haven't liked Dolph since like way back when he had the title when he was with AJ. Like I kind of liked him then because I really liked AJ. But over the weeks, I've been kind of like, he's not that bad with Drew. And then when they won the titles, I was like, you know what? I don't hate him anymore. Like, I don't like
hate him
him.
no more.
I don't like him, but I don't know. Maybe Drew is what's doing it. I don't know. But like something about it, I don't hate him anymore. I don't know.
Do you see this face?
I do. But I'm telling my opinion. I don't know what it is because I've hated that man for years. I don't know. Don't know.
And the boycott stands. Like literally everybody is just like, I don't understand why you're boycotting.
Because you're not happy.
I am very not happy. And it seems like every week that I read what happens, like I'm just sitting here like, I would not enjoy this. Like I would just be sitting there complaining like, this is bullshit. Like what the fuck am I watching? So guess what? I took matters into my own hands.
You did.
I did.
But Nikki said I was the only one besides like diehard Shield fans that halfway enjoyed Raw this week, but I kind of halfway enjoyed it. Parts of it. Not all of it, but parts of it. But SmackDown I still get really, really bored during.
Yeah.
Bless their hearts.
And here, see, it's the opposite. Like everybody's like, oh my God, SmackDown's so amazing.
No.
Jen, are you undercover a diehard Shield fan?
I am a diehard Shield fan, but I'm not a delusional Shield fan.
Yeah, true. That is true.
Delusional.
You do know, like the truth of the situations. At least.
Do. I mean, SmackDown's okay. I don't know. Like none of it really excites me that much anymore. So I don't know. I really liked this week. I don't know why. I think what it was that this was coming on the heels of All In, and I think even before All In happened, Vince was probably like, okay, we have to have a really big show, draw people in because this is after All In, and he's, and I feel like they did that. I don't necessarily think that everybody was happy with it because I wasn't happy with everything that happened, but I feel like as far as making like a big show, it was like they started out with the Shield and, Strowman and Ziggler and McIntyre and had like this big like standoff, which I kind of was digging, honestly. And then like they had Baron come out and send everybody out and have this huge fight at ringside, which they like that. Like they like to have these like really big fights where like whole locker room empties and they're trying to pull people apart and they keep breaking apart. And like it was a big show, it was a big spectacle or whatever. And I think that they thought that would draw attention, and the fans and the audience seemed to really love it. And I didn't mind it. I wasn't like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever, but I didn't mind it either. And then they had Dolph and Drew win the titles, which I thought it was way too early for that. And the B team, I feel really bad because I feel like they're being pushed to the side to support a storyline. This grander scheme storyline. I think eventually, obviously down the line somewhere, it's going to be Strowman and those two versus the Shield, which may be a hot mess. I don't know. But I feel like that plus they had already booked HBK, and I'm assuming they had already booked Taker to come out. Maybe they hadn't. I don't know. But like I really like the HBK Taker segment a lot. And clearly it alluded to the fact that there's probably going to be a Taker HBK match at Mania. And if there is, I'm going to lose my shit. I'm be very, very excited because HBK hasn't wrestled in like 10 years. So like if we get to be there for that, I'm going to lose my shit. Because they definitely alluded to that. Because Sean kept saying like, when I retired 10 years ago, I said I wasn't gonna wrestle anymore. I've kept my word. I've been true to my word. And he was clearly thrown off on the fact that everyone thought Taker retired a couple years ago when Roman beat him, and he's still coming back. And he was like, I've done it. I've done it for these fans, to be respectful of them, to be respectful of this business, and out of respect for you. Which I didn't really understand why he said that. But then Taker was like, is it respect or is it fear? And he was like, I'm going to put down Triple H. I'm going to put down your best friend. And you know that if you wrestled me, I would put you down again. Like I ended your career last time, I'll put you down again. And then he left. So I think it's definitely going to be those two at Mania. And I'm like really freaking excited. I just hope I don't get disappointed. Like every time I get excited for some big match, like I get disappointed. But I really am excited for that match if it happens. Like it'll be really cool. But I just feel like it was all let's try to have as much happen as possible so that people will be all excited for Raw after All In happened. And then at the very end, they threw Seth into that police van and like cut his arm, and like his whole arm was bleeding. Like it was
glass in it.
Yeah, I mean, and then they made Roman bleed. I can't remember how they made Roman bleed. Dean didn't bleed, but they did have Dean up on the announce table, banging his head into it and everything with Renee. With Renee standing there, and Renee didn't even say a word. Like after they pulled him down the ramp, she was like, "This is unbelievable," or something like that. And I'm like, "Yeah, your husband's getting the shit better." But let me say, Drew like focused all his energy on Dean. Like he was like the one picking on Dean the whole time. Like I'm really hoping for a Dean Drew feud when this all crap is over with. Like, I really, really need it really, really bad. But I think eventually after this match at Hell in a Cell, it's going to be the Shield versus the three of them in a match.
They've already booked it for Super whatever.
Oh,
Super Show.
That doesn't count.
It
doesn't count.
My ass ain't waking up at 2:00 in the morning to watch that bullshit.
No.
If I'm watching.
It's just a very unlikely combination of people.
Which I probably won't be.
Well, I know, and I'm not waking up for that either. I'll watch it later. But, I don't know. I just feel like they tried to make it a spectacle because of All In. And maybe that's why I felt like it was better than normal. I didn't think it was great. But, and maybe HBK swung it for me because I love him so much. But I do feel really, really bad for the B team, though. They got fucked over just so they could have this big spectacle again with Drew and Dolph. So they just literally got like pushed to the side, like, you're done, get out of the ring, like whatever.
Yeah, like literally they're just in the line of, hey, you're not in the storyline with the Shield or people against the Shield, so bye.
Yeah, that's how it felt with them. It really did.
Like, it's fucking bullshit. Like, fuck you, Vince.
Like, I guess I don't understand, like, when they resurrected the Shield the first time, the Shield wasn't this dominant as far as they didn't take over the whole show. Like, literally, they were there at the beginning, and they were there at the ends. Like, the storyline flowed throughout the whole show that had to do with the Shield. And when they brought the Shield back last time, yeah, they were a big part of it, but they didn't control everything. And this time around, it feels like they're just controlling everything. Like, they gave Seth a belt, they gave Roman a belt. I don't know what belt they would give Dean. They don't have one to give Dean. But, like, I feel like
you hardcore champion, Dean Ambrose.
Well, that's a pretty good point. They may. But, like, I don't know. It's different. It's different this time than it was when they tried to do it before Dean got hurt. I don't know
who else
why.
got pushed aside for this?
Who?
Finn Balor.
He did. But they used him in this. They definitely used him. No, I mean, like, they used him. Like, they took it. They brought him out there to help convince the Shield not to get in a fight, blah, blah, blah. And, like, I can't remember who hit him, but somebody hit him. And, like, he kept saying, he kept going to Baron and telling Baron he wanted a match with him. And Baron's like, no, I'm busy. You can fight Strowman. And so they used the fact that Strowman started beating the shit out of Finn to get the Shield to come out. So they use Finn. They use Finn a lot. They use him to do just about anything, that they need somebody for.
Yeah,
like, yes, what I'm saying. They use him.
Use.
Yeah,
and
that's abuse. What I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Use and abuse.
They use him all the time because people like him. It's like, hey, we'll give him screen time by letting him elevate this other storyline that he has nothing to do with.
And let him just come out and be the smiley peacekeeper.
Yeah, that's basically what he was trying to be.
Can we get a Finn Balor pipe bomb?
That'd be pretty cool. There's a lot of pipe bombs I would like to hear. That's one of them.
Wyatt pipe bomb. Can we get a Bo Dallas pipe bomb? Be insanely positive, but let me tell you, he'd be pissed.
Can we get a Dana Brooke pipe bomb?
Ooh, girl, would.
Because that was
shit.
That was a good part in it too, just because she finally is not going to be with Titus Worldwide anymore. So it'll be interesting. She was pissed as hell, and like I liked that side of her. Like she was mad. Like when she was with Charlotte, she was like cow down and like meek and all this stuff, and then she like didn't really do anything. And then they put her with Titus Worldwide, and she had to like a dumb blonde. So like I like that.
Like I'm a statistician.
Yeah, So I like that she's like really trying to be like. It seems like she really wants to be like this badass bitch, and I hope that they let her do that because I really liked her Monday night. I really liked what she did. So, but she'd be a good one for Pipe Bomb because she's mouthed off on Twitter before about like I love to wrestle. I miss wrestling. Like, you know.
Yeah.
She would be a good one too.
I don't understand how you can have so many fucking people on a roster and focus on 6 people.
I don't either.
It doesn't make any
How do you make a 3-hour show about 6 people? I don't know.
Friends was only an hour long.
True. I don't know.
Damn it.
I did also like Alexa and Elias. Alexa wants to walk with Elias.
Well, Braun's not going to let that happen.
I know, right?
Because the Mixed Match Challenge is back.
And he has some good combos, too.
There's some interesting teams. I'm
Team AJ and Charlotte. I can tell you right now. And Little Big, but also AJ.
I'm Team Little Big. But let me look at these teams again. Because there was one other team where I'm like, you know, not a bad thought there. Let me look here.
Oh, while you're looking. And KO came back.
Yes.
He's no longer, he quit for a week.
He quit for a week.
Yeah, and he's apparently going to be in a feud with Lashley.
And he's teaming with Natty.
He's teaming with Natty.
But and Lashley's teaming with, what's her face? Sasha Banks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Did they announce their charities yet and all that stuff?
Not yet. Sorry, guys. Puppy Dean Ambrose here is hating technology right now. I'm trying to look this up, Dean. What? Hi.
But I kind of didn't like what they did with Lashley again this time. I feel like poor Lashley gets dragged into shit. But they had this thing like where Baron made him go to the ring and sit down with Jinder, and they were going to meditate in the ring. And I feel like they were kind of making fun of like that, like Buddhism and like just like meditating in general, or what. I felt like they were being like kind of disrespectful to a culture, even though Jinder was the one in the middle of it. And like they had Lashley like the scarf around his neck, and like it was just kind of ridiculous. And then Kevin came in and like attacked Lashley and shit. So I think that might be actually a good match though. Lashley versus KO.
I mean, it should be good. I mean, it's at least somebody
different.
Okay, here we go. So we have week 1 is going to be Alexa and Braun versus Natalya and Kevin. And then AJ and Charlotte versus Jimmy Uso and Naomi. Yes. And then we have Finn Balor and Bayley.
Which will just be cute. I don't even like Bayley, but that'll be cute.
That one. And Finn has already said some cute stuff too, so he's excited about him. And he's very excited about his teammate. And I think The Miz is going to go for the dog charity again, I think. Which is good.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like, I mean, The Miz and Asuka are a team again. So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Mixed match challenge. Here we go. I don't want the first. They have merch for the mixed match challenge now too. So
really,
yeah, it's kind of.
Do they have a Team Little Big shirt? Because I would totally.
They do. They do, but it looks so stupid. Okay, here we go. So we have Alexa and Braun for Team Little Big. We have Sasha and Bobby Lashley. We have Bayley and Finn Balor. We have Alicia Fox and Jinder, and then Natalya and KO. And then for SmackDown, we have Asuka and The Miz, Naomi and Jimmy Uso, Lana and Rusev, Charlotte and AJ, and then Carmella and R-Truth.
Carmella and R-Truth.
Yeah.
Poor Carmella.
I wanted her with the New Day again.
I know. That was good.
You know. And the difference this year is if the couple loses, they're not automatically out. So it's kind of like the G1 where you get it's on a point system instead of on like if you lose you're out kind of a thing.
Like a round.
Yeah. So it's very exciting.
Hopefully your boycott will be over by then so you can watch it.
I know. We got 9 days for that to happen.
Oh, well, probably not then.
Yeah.
I'll have to do the coverage on that then.
Yeah. Exactly. Kind of sad. Like there's some stuff I want to watch, but then I'm like I haven't even watched the network.
Did you let it run out? Weren't you gonna let it run out?
I let it run out, yeah. Like nah.
See, I kind of thought you would let that keep going just so you could watch the Bray stuff.
We'll see. I've gone 9 days so far without it.
Well, you've been watching Jeffree Star.
That I've watched All In, and I've watched Ring of Honor, and I've watched New Japan and Progress.
I've been watching a lot of New Japan lately. It's good.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I'm not going without wrestling altogether. Just
right.
Not watching WWE.
But Jeffree Star, though, guys.
Oh, Jeffree Star. Did you see the video from today?
No, but I'm so excited to watch it.
I watched it. I was exciting. It was like 59 minutes after it posted, and I'm like, what? I shall watch this because I was watching Shane Dawson, and then I pressed the back button, and I was like, Jeffree video? Yeah.
Always.
Of course I'll watch that.
He's in Australia right now, those lucky people.
I know.
I'm telling you, if he ends up doing a makeup class in Atlanta, you're coming here. If he ends up doing one in Phoenix, I'm going there. Like, he keeps hinting there's going to be other cities by the end of the year. So, and Atlanta was one of the choices he put down on where he should go next. So, and he hasn't done one in the South. So I have high hopes.
You better do it. You better do it, Jeffree.
I'm going full on meet greet, the top one.
Oh God,
that's what I want. What other time am I going to meet Jeffree Star? Never.
It's true.
I'm going to go all out. I'm going to go all in.
Just going all in. And speaking of all in, they're hinting at all in too. You know what that means? Jen and I are going.
Yeah. We're not missing it this time.
No, like StarCast, I was having the biggest case of fear of missing out.
Yeah.
Like I'm sitting there and I'm like, but I want to be there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, and then Marty's karaoke party, I bought Marty's karaoke party, and I'm like, if I was there, I'd be having fun.
Aww.
And I was like, if I was there, I'd sing a song with Marty. I'd sing all these songs with Marty. I had like songs picked out. Yeah.
Had a whole set.
I had a whole set, guys. Like, he couldn't get people to go up there. I was like, I'd go up there.
Oh, I would.
Good. It would be really bad, but you know what? I'd be singing some Britney Spears.
I would go up there. Mine would be terrible. I'm an awful singer. Awful.
Terrible sing. Guys, I'm a terrible singer, but you know what? There'd be some Britney Spears going down.
Mm-hmm. Or Backstreet Boys.
We had Marty. Oh my God. Marty did not know the words to I Want It That Way. And it was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my God. That's
also, guys, I had a job interview, and literally one of the questions was, tell me about yourself. And all I could think about in that moment was the Marty karaoke party, because he's like, if I ever have a job interview, you know what I'm going to say when they ask me to tell me about yourself? I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. And I'm like,
I didn't know you could buy the karaoke party. We do on the Fight app? Is that what you got?
You can buy StarCast. Like the events that happen. So I bought just like a 1-day pass. I bought the just the first day where it was Marty's karaoke party, Papa Buck, and then the Monday Night Wars, where they had like Eric Bischoff versus Bruce Pritchard in a debate. So I bought those and Botchamania. So I bought those 4. But you can buy any of the days. Let me look.
I think I would enjoy watching the party.
The karaoke party is funny as hell. Like I cracked up. I had a good time. I had a good freaking time, guys. Let's see. Yeah, now you could actually buy the panels like individually, but before you would have to buy like a certain like you'd have to buy the 1-day pass. Like I'm thinking about buying the Young Bucks story time because they read their book.
Oh.
So you can listen to them read their book.
Cute.
They also have what else? You can also buy the day pass, and I think they're like $20. Like day 2 is $20. Day 3 is like 40 because there was more stuff. So yeah, like you could buy the full day or the full weekend. You can still buy for 80, and it's like all 4 days. So yeah, like DDP Yoga did something. Colt Cabana did something. Yeah, but Marty's karaoke was hilarious. Like I highly recommend it because I laughed my ass off. And it was an hour. He went 75 minutes.
Oh my God.
And he said that he's like, yeah, the Bucks came to me and said, Marty, we're giving you 75 minutes and you're going to sing. And he's like, but I'm not a professional singer. And they said, okay, we'll just do anything. I'm like, I love you.
Aww.
And he's like, so I said, okay, fine. I'm like, you're so cute.
He is really cute.
And then Hangman tried to kill him with a letter opener.
Hangman's shady.
He's a shady. Yeah. Nick stopped him. Thank you, Nick. And then Matt, like they took Hangman away, and Matt's like, God, he's a murderer. He's like, and Cody's like, allegedly.
He's a murder bear.
He's a murder bear. Allegedly. And I met the person he murdered.
Still alive.
But he's still alive. And let me tell you, like, we talk about wrestling bulges, and I'm just going to throw this out here, and I know there's, like, reputable people who listen to this, so I am sorry for this moment of fangirl. I couldn't help but look.
Well, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, like, I looked. I was like, I have to look. Like.
Was it Finn Balor worthy?
It was decent. I was like, oh, I can see what the fuss is about. I could see it. Like I could see what the fuss is there for. Like I'll send Jennifer, I'm going to send you a picture and I might post it on the Queens of the Ring. But you can kind of tell. Oh, let me see. Oh, you can't. God, no, you can't really tell. Well, that sucks. I thought I got that picture. Oh, maybe it was in the entrance. I'll look. I might post the video of Joey's entrance, so I think that's where you can see it. But yeah, I was like, oh, okay. Interesting. Here, I'll send you Joey's entrance. I lost my shit, though. I lost my shit. It was a good time. All right, Joey.
Oh man, we missed Cody's Q&A tonight. It just ended.
That sucks. Did I save both Party Hard Ranger and? So guys, oh, that was Joey. Okay. Party Hard Wrestling, the venue, the wrestling company that I go to, their champion is the Party Hard Ranger. He's dressed as a Power Ranger. And I'm like, I cannot find. Is that Joey's? Hold on. No, that's Party Hard Ranger. Yep. Okay. I think that's Joey. I'm just making sure I'm sending Jen the right video. Yep, there's Joey. Place went wild. All right. And I might post this on Queens of the Ring, so on our Twitter, so you guys can see it as well. MJF. There we go. Yep, there he is. You'll see it. Yay! My brother recorded it because I was too short.
Aw.
I'm like, I can't see. So my brother recorded it, and I was just like trying to peek around the tall people. Yeah, but then Party Hard Ranger came out, and that was fun. So, but yeah, not gonna lie, I looked. His wife is a very lucky lady, and she's very, very attractive.
I think anybody would look at this. I think even guys would look at this point.
Yeah, I didn't. I should have asked my brother and Alex. Alex, I should have asked because he's in the locker room with them. That's a question we should have asked.
That's some.
Did you look?
That's some hard-hitting journalism. We need the answer to that.
Yeah, that is the hard-hitting questions. Did you look? He said Joey didn't realize that there was ice in the freezer, though. That happened. Like he had his jacket like sitting on the refrigerator, so it's covering the freezer part. And he's like, "God, you guys don't get ice in your drinks." And Alex is like, "It's right there behind your jacket." And he's like, "Oh shit." I'm like, really? Yeah. But otherwise, guys, literally this is just a podcast of us talking about wrestling stuff now because this boycott. Oh, and Bray wants to kill people. Allegedly.
Yes. I don't think it's allegedly. He said so.
Trying to make sure, like, if the NSA somehow lists to
Bray, the character.
Yes. His character, NSA, if you're somehow listening to this, wants to take everybody down. So, Bray wrote a long riddle. And each line, he capitalized one letter to spell out, kill them all.
Wow.
And then they had the list, and that brings us to our next topic, but there was a list of the top 10 best factions of all time.
Oh, yeah.
And Bray tweeted list.
This was a WWE release list.
Yes, WWE released list. And he said, I'm going away now to find myself. But when I'm back, I want you all to remember things like this that make me do the things I do. He's about to snap.
I don't fucking blame him because that was...
I think he's about to snap. And I, for one, am so happy. And sweetie, you're doing amazing.
So tell about the list, though. Yeah, I read the list.
The list, and this list
is not the list of Jericho.
Me the hell off. You know what?
It's not.
Whoever made this list needs to be fired. They need to be fired.
It was probably Vince McMahon.
Well, you know what? He needs to be fired and sent to an old folks home. Hey, Vince, you're old. Your busted ass should know better. Anyway, number 10, the Undisputed Era.
Who had been around for like 5 minutes.
A year.
5 minutes.
Everybody knows I love me some Adam Cole. That is not something we are disputing here, right?
Right.
You love Adam Cole. I love Adam Cole. He is husband number 3.
He's on my list somewhere, yeah.
But 10?
No.
He wouldn't even be top 15 for me.
No. I mean, they haven't been around for like a minute. Like, it's... No.
No. Number 9, the Freebirds. 9.
Well, at least they beat Undisputed Era.
Just for Michael P.S. Hayes' fucking mullet in this picture, he should be at least number 6.
And the mullets was where it was at, man.
Yeah, look at him. That mullet, and plus his jacket, it said Georgia something on the back. He deserves to be at least halfway up that list.
He deserves to be a. Yeah.
Not only that, like look at him. Look at this man. Look at their outfits. They're iconic. Their theme music. And you know what? I dare anybody to go watch them going in the Hall of Fame and not cry. Because I cried my ass off when Leonard Skinner's Freebird played. I cried.
That was good.
I cried. I watch it sometimes when I need a good cry. Number 8, Nexus. And not the CM Punk version, the Wade Barrett version.
No.
You do realize only one person from the Nexus is still there.
How long was Nexus around? 2 or 3 years?
2.
And then eventually
and all that's left is Heath Slater.
And eventually it turned into the core, right? They split off into the core.
Yes. And then the Nexus came back with CM Punk and Husky Harris was in it.
Just no.
Which I feel like was a better version of the Nexus, but okay. Number 7, Heart Foundation.
Number 7.
I feel like that's an all right spot for them, actually. That's the only one that I was like, okay, maybe that and like the one that's at number 5. Those two, I was like, you know what? Those are the only 2 numbers that I agree.
Well, don't forget who's number 1.
No, these are the only 2 numbers where I'm like, with the placement on this list,
The placement, yeah.
I agree. Where they're at on this list. Number 6, The New Day. Better than the Freebirds.
With their shenanigans. And their multi-title runs, which a lot of them I don't really like. I've said this.
Forgetting the fact that they had little people dressed as pancakes at WrestleMania.
I've said this before, and I will continue to say it. I don't give the big deal about them.
Like
they're funny, but
in the beginning, and now I'm just like, no.
Mm-mm. Like I don't even focus on their wrestling ability, like hardly ever, unless they're wrestling the Usos. Then I kind of focus on it.
The thing is, it's not them. I love them. I love Xavier Woods, and I love Kofi, and I love Big E. I do. I love them, but they're not supposed to be this high on this fucking list.
No.
Okay, this one I agree with. Evolution 5. Yes, I agree with that. You know why? Ric fucking Flair. Number 4, NWO.
Number 4. I don't.
Because you know, Monday Night Wars meant nothing. Number 3, DX. Fucking DX. Yeah. Fucking D Generation fucking X.
Number 3.
Number 3.
As we're clearly closer to number 1.
Because you know what? People? Without DX, would the Monday Night Wars have been won? No, they wouldn't. Vince, you prick. Number 2, the 4 Horsemen.
Number 2.
What in the name of Arn Anderson drugs are you on, Vince?
I'm telling you, it's all strategic.
I threw up in my mouth when I saw number 2. The number 2. You know what number 2 is? The first loser.
It's awful shit.
That's like saying, oh, Ric Flair. Oh, you're not. You know who's better than Ric Flair? Roman Reigns. You know what? My heart just dropped in the pit of my butthole saying that. Number 1, The Shield. What the actual fuck? Are you on drugs? Who made this list? A 12-year-old girl with fucking ruined underwear for Roman Reigns? What the fuck, man?
Gross. That's nasty.
What the fuck, man? You know what? This makes me want to boycott even longer.
The whole point of this, though, is all it's for.
It's fucking propaganda.
It's
a conspiracy theory. They're hiding the truth from you people. Be smarter. Watch the NWA. Watch actual wrestling.
Watch anything.
It's a conspiracy.
It's all the twists.
You know, I need that Shane Dawson background and that music he has. It's a conspiracy.
Mm.
You know who was missing from this list?
Who?
The Wyatt family.
I noticed. And Bray noticed.
You know what? Literally, I was like, oh, look, a factions list. It took me 1.3 seconds to see. I don't see Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, or Eric Rowan on this list.
And that's why Bray tweeted it and said, I'm going away.
Yeah. And you know what that means? Nikki's going away as well. So you know what?
You had already went, though.
Fuck you, Vince. Fuck you.
Let's think of other factions that could have went on there.
Oh, are we going to do this? We're going to do this. Oh, we're doing this. Oh. Let me pull up my list. I have a list. I'm the list of fucking Jericho at this point. My hands are shaking. Nation of Domination. What about The Rock? Anybody remember The Rock?
I do.
Yeah, I remember The Rock. Vince, do you remember The Rock? He made you all that money? Oh, wait, no, you sold out your son-in-law for fucking Roman Reigns. Yeah, Nation of Domination, no. Sorry, we can't have that.
Oh, there's on the Sportster, a list of the top 20 greatest factions of wrestling history. The Wyatt family's on it.
Oh, look at that. Oh, really?
They are led by a charismatic, well-versed leader.
You don't say.
And Shield is number 19.
Well, would you look at that?
What about, if we're going to be ridiculous, what about Legacy?
Yeah. What about Legacy? Legacy? No. Are we not going there?
Oh, or Straight Edge Society.
That chick fucking shaved her head. What about
The Brood.
Team Extreme?
Team Extreme.
You fucking assholes. How dare you? Like, my stomach right now hurts. My stomach hurts. Hey, Vince, you know who is in DX? Your daughter.
So, on this list of this other company posted, Four Horsemen is number 1.
Oh.
Number 2 is DX. Number 3 is NWO. Number 4 is the Hart Foundation. And number 5 is Nation of Domination.
Oh, my God. You don't say.
6 is Evolution. So they're more on track, and, you know.
See, that makes a lot more sense.
They also list the corporation. Ministry of Darkness.
Vince was in that one.
Mm-hmm. Ministry of Darkness. The Heenan family. The Dangerous Alliance. Who else?
I don't know, but I'm shaking right now. Getting my angina.
Nexus is on there. Ryback was in Nexus? I don't even remember that.
Huh?
Ryback was in Nexus? I don't even remember that. That shows you how important they were to me. I don't even remember.
You're like, they meant nothing. You know what else? Here's another one. $1 Million Corporation.
There you go.
Ted DiBiase. And IRS. Nikolai Volkov and Bam Bam Bigelow. No? Are we not talking about that? No? Okay. All right. Nope. We're not going to talk about that.
Nope.
Yeah, assholes.
Just let it out.
Dare you? How dare you? Vince, you just insulted my firstborn child, and I don't even have a firstborn child.
With your stupidity.
Yeah. Literally. Vince, at this point, my firstborn child will come out and no more.
True.
Literally. It'll come out and be like, you're an asshole. Yeah. Road Warriors.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Road Warriors. The Von Erichs. I mean the Dudleys, ECW. They were stable.
Yeah.
Literally, we're just like, here's the fucking people that could have been good. Hi, baby.
I think the
Sorry, I
Ministry is a
dog
good one
biting
though.
me. Huh?
I think the Ministry is a good one though.
Yeah. Well,
Didn't they like tie Stephanie to like one of those tables?
Yeah, and they were gonna have the black wedding with the Undertaker, and then
Yeah.
it all came out that Vince was behind it all.
Oh, what about the Radicals?
Hey, APA, the right to censor, right to censor. Come on, like, really? Mean Street Posse? Shit, I'm just naming ones just to be like an asshole now.
I'm just
Rock and Sock Connection. Come on. The Spirit Squad. Because without the Spirit Squad, we would not have Dolph Ziggler.
True.
PCB.
Yeah.
PCB. Too cool. Team Hell
Horsewomen.
No. Like, look at all Team Bad. Remember when they had like the Bellas versus Team Bad versus PCB?
Oh, I don't particularly care for some of the members in it, but League of Nations.
Yeah. Hey Vince, you're not winning right now.
He's not winning.
You're not winning. You're losing at life. Like, literally, you do not realize, Vince, how you have hurt my heart.
He doesn't realize how much he's fucked up.
And with that, I'm just going to go watch Freebird. I'm just going to watch the music video for Freebird over and over. And then watch some Ric Flair. Because I have the 30 for 30 on my DVR.
There you go.
And I'm going to cry. Because that 30 for 30 makes me cry every time. Oh my God damn it, Ric Flair. You gave your life, man.
You
Really.
did.
But, you know, he's disrespected Vince. It's okay, guys. This is just all propaganda. Just propaganda and everything. You know what? I'm just going to quote somebody that I hate almost as much as I hate Vince. Fake news. Fake news. No, wait. I think I might like Vince more than that guy. Vince has like one more redeemable quality. One. Just one, but
What's
you know,
that?
it's there. He at least can talk.
True.
That's about it. But you know what? Damn it. There you go. Otherwise,
We're not happy.
we are not happy. And you know what? Neither is our guest from a couple weeks ago, Dave LaGreca. He is not happy either.
No, he's not.
No. Nobody's happy about this, guys. Nobody's happy. How can you disrespect the people who built this? Oh, wait, no, it's not a sport. It's sports entertainment.
I hate that. So stupid.
It is. Like, I don't understand.
Why
Maybe,
did we get rid of the word wrestler? I don't get it.
like, literally, is pro wrestling such a bad word?
Like, I'm being totally serious though. Why did they get rid of that word?
Because Vince is like, we entertain people. We're not just wrestling. Wrestling is a bad word.
But that's what they do.
And let me tell you, like, with what I watched over the weekend, which is actual pro wrestling, I enjoyed myself a lot more.
It's not about how many people are in the crowd. It's just about if you enjoy it or not, if it entertains you or not.
Exactly.
It can entertain you and actually be wrestling all at the same time.
Exactly. Like, I just don't understand why literally the thought of, oh, we can't call it professional wrestling. We have to call it sports entertainment. Like, I don't understand. Like, you're catering to a crowd that just, like, not even a decade ago shit their own pants. Like, come on, Vince. Come on, buddy. Like, you can't. Come on, man.
Good point.
Like, I don't want to say that it's because he's putting, like, a kid product, but I mean, it's almost insulting. Compared to like
very like watered down and very like
compared to what you saw on All In, it's insulting. Like
to me, All In was like more like authentic and more like real storytelling. And I feel like with what Vince is putting out, it's like very commercial and very like very like very driven where anybody could watch it and like be entertained in one way or another. And I feel like with All In, you have to have some sort of understanding of wrestling. Otherwise, like if you're just a kid that just shows up there, you would just be like, what's going on? But that's not a bad thing.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, like, at our All In party, we had a 4 and a 5-year-old and they enjoyed All In. But these kids grew up in wrestling.
Right.
Like, these are children that are being taught actual professional wrestling, not sports entertainment.
Right. But like the average kid that wears a John Cena shirt and his dad takes him WWE, if he was at All In, he would like be like, I don't understand.
No. And let me tell you, like, there is a similar divide. Like, even those 2 shows I went to this weekend, Party Hard Wrestling is more an adult orient. I mean, you can bring a kid. It's not like they're doing terrible, like they're not doing terrible things. It's just they curse and there's sometimes blood. Like, you know, they're not saying don't bring kids at all, but just know what you're getting into, kind of a thing. Like, but the one that I went to yesterday is more like family friendly, and I had a terrible time. Well, I meant like, I don't want to say I had a terrible time. Like, I had a good time, but it seemed like there was just a lot of kids not knowing how to act.
Right.
Like, there was kids, like, literally these wrestlers would be doing these chair spots and these kids would be running by the chairs. And I'm like,
that's just bad parenting.
Yeah, like, what? And literally part of me is just like, what the hell's going to happen when one of these kids get hurt?
Right.
Like, obviously the WWE, it's a different situation, but it's kind of similar in a way as well, though, because you have, like, in Alex's match, they used 2 glass bottles at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Like real glass bottles, not fake, and bashed each other over the head with them. Mm-hmm. And glass flew pretty far. And like, these kids were like, ooh, look, and they were trying to grab at the glass.
Okay, that's just stupid.
Yeah, like, stop. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, so part of me is like, is it the fact that like the promotions that gear themselves more towards child-friendly material is just like, I don't know if it just is like there isn't a way to please everybody, and sometimes you're just going to be more family friendly and it's going to suck and that's just the way it is, or what?
I feel like you have to stop worrying that if you don't have family inclusive anything, that means you're not going to make money.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that goes for anything. Like, you think if I can't make it where all ages will come, then parents aren't going to come without their kids, but people are going to say this and blah, 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 and we're not going to make any money. That's not necessarily true. Like, look at ECW.
Let me tell you, there was a lot of kids for the Joey Ryan thing. I was like, all right.
Like, the parents who really like wrestling are going to bring their kids. They just are.
Yeah. And literally, if you look in the crowds when Roman comes out, the people who are cheering for him mostly are women between the ages of 25 and 50 and children.
Right.
And some men. I mean, there's some men, but not a lot. Let's just say we fall in that category of the women, but we don't cheer for them.
No.
We're an oddity. We're weird.
I've never been a Roman person. I'm still a Shield person, but I'm not a Roman person. I know that's contradictory. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Jen, you can't be for Seth and Dean and not Roman. You can't.
Yeah, can't.
Because, they are just the Shield. They're not anything else.
But
right?
I enjoy the true. I really enjoy the Shield. And you want to know why I enjoy it? Because when they're all three together, I enjoy the fact that Roman has to do any of the fucking talking. That I don't care if he's the muscle. He can be the muscle. But what I really like is the brotherhood of it. I really do. Like, I really like the brotherhood of it and them all, like, sticking up for each other. I enjoy that. I don't know if that's because I'm, like, a sentimental person or what. Like, I enjoy that part of it. But when they're individual and, like, all the focus is on Roman, get Roman out there and talking. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And get Roman out there every match and let him, Superman punch everybody, like, constantly. Like, that's what pisses me off. Like, if he's part of a group and if they, not that necessarily they do that, but if he is on an equal playing field with everybody else in that group, that's one thing. Is when you push Roman so fucking far up everybody's ass that, that's when I have a problem. When he's in the Shield and they're all kind of being treated the same, I like it. I don't mind it. In the beginning, he was never my favorite. I liked the other two better, but I didn't mind him because he was like the quiet one. Like, he just, did his thing. Like he didn't try to outshine the other two. And now it's just like, we're going to stick Roman in the very front and you two just stand behind him and be like, his backup or whatever. That I don't like.
And that's honestly, and me not watching, but watching through like GIFs and reading like what happens. That's what I feel is like why I'm starting to hate this run of the Shield.
Yeah.
It's not the same. It's not the same. Like, this isn't the same Shield.
And not that it would be because they've spent this time apart developing their own characters. I get that. But I feel like Dean and Seth are kind of, even though Seth has a freaking title. And yet he's come out in his Shield gear and Dean's out there and, it's not like anything special, but Roman's got the Universal Championship belt and Roman's special, so they have to come out and they have to protect Roman. No, why don't they just all fucking protect each other? Like, all we've seen is them protecting Roman.
Like, and literally that's, again, not watching it, but seeing it from like GIFs and reports and everything like that and reading. And here's the thing, guys, is I actually go through Twitter and read like what everybody says about it. Like, I want to know what everybody says. I want to know people's opinions on it. Like, what do you guys think? Like, are we that far off? Are we like like, I want to know if we're just like the only people who think this.
I don't think so.
We're not. No, we're not.
That's why the majority of an arena boos Roman Reigns.
Yeah. And honestly, they are sacrificing not only Braun Strowman at this point, but they're sacrificing Dean and Seth.
Mm-hmm.
In a way.
They're sacrificing Drew, too. I don't care what anybody says.
Well, honey, Drew could come over and, like, step on my Bray Wyatt action figure, and I might just be like, uh-huh.
Exactly. And that's why I said I kind of am starting to like Dolph just a little bit because he's in this storyline with Drew. I don't know. I just feel like there's just so many things they could be doing. Instead, they're continuing to push Roman with this shit.
Yeah, and I just don't like that they buried the B team without any lead up or storyline.
Yeah.
Like, literally, it's like, oh, you get a title match and you're going to take their titles. Yeah. No.
Right.
Like, what the fuck is that? That's basically saying, well, Bo, Curtis, you did good, but not good enough. Bye.
Yeah, we don't need you anymore.
We don't need you anymore. It was fun while it lasted. And really, we only gave you the titles because your brother and Matt were saying that they were going to take them to All In. Which I wish happened. That was the best day ever. I was like, please happen. Please. They were just like, yeah, we're going to go. We're going All In. Literally, I think at this point, Bray's just trying to find some way to get out of there.
It's just a mess.
He's like, Matt, you know the Young Bucks. Take me with you. Take me with you. You know Kenny Omega. I want to meet Kenny Omega. Take me with you. Which I'd be, Bray, you're not alone, honey. I'd be like, you know Kota Ibushi? I want to know Kota Ibushi. Please. Help me.
I just want to go hug Kota Ibushi.
I know. He's such a good little bean.
He's so sweet.
You know what? If I met Will Ospreay, you know what I would say? I would only say one thing to him.
What?
You need to buy B that damn dog. And I know why you haven't done it, but you do need to.
Did you see the match at New Japan? I think it was yesterday that a bunch of them were in, and like a bunch of them were like outside of the, like laying down on their backs, like around, like in a circle around inside the ring, like doing something. And Ibushi and Ospreay got in the middle of the ring, and they were like fighting. Did you see that?
Yes.
It was so funny. It was so funny because they were both like, "Oh, let's step over everybody else."
They were like,
and we're gonna fight in the middle of this ring. And it was just like, I was watching that, and I was like, this is like really silly, but at the same time, like it didn't come across like it would if it was in WWE. You know what I mean?
Well, it's like silly, but it doesn't insult your intelligence.
Right.
Like WWE, their shit like insults your intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the same thing with the Joey and Adam Page thing. It's like, it's silly, but doesn't insult your intelligence. Like there's a story, you get it.
They're like, oh my god, Hangman. They're like, Hangman killed him. Like WWE would make it so stupid.
Oh yeah.
Like, not only that, but Joey couldn't have his res erection.
True.
Good times. Good times. But you know what, guys? In other news, it does sound like Cody and the Bullet Club are not going to the WWE.
I'm not surprised at this point.
Cody's writing a book.
He is. He's writing a kid's book.
Yes.
And him and Brandy are buying a house.
Yes. A big house.
They're shopping. Yep.
Yes. And it's going to be a series, this children's book thing. So expect a Marty book and a Hangman book and a Kenny book.
I want to read Kenny's book.
I, for one, am very excited about these books.
I am too. They'd be cute.
I don't have a kid, but you bet your ass I'll be reading them.
I like reading some kids' books, actually.
You'll read them to Swag and his kennel.
I could. Yeah, my dog, you guys, is hurt. He hurt his back, and they want us to keep him crated for 3 months.
So she's going to read him a book.
I guess I will. I guess I have to get the Young Bucks.
About the Young Bucks, defying the odds.
Yep, and read it to him. He's actually laying on the bed with me right now, but when we finish, I've got to put him in the kennel.
Yeah.
He's not going to like it.
He's going to be mad at you.
Really sad. If you guys have dachshunds, just be very, very careful. Like, I thought I was being very, very careful, and I was wrong.
Usually is very careful, guys.
I am. I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened.
He probably just, did something stupid, and...
Probably. I don't know, but I feel like a terrible dog mother.
You aren't. You stop. All right, guys. Well, maybe my boycott will be over next week.
I kind of doubt it this close to the pay-per-view.
I know.
Maybe after. Maybe he'll show up in Sydney or wherever it is they're going. Melbourne.
Maybe you'll just see him dragging out Roman's bloated corpse in a garbage bag.
Could be.
And he's like, They're
Or
like, what's in there, Bray? Lawn trimmings.
He could start like abducting the Shield members one by one.
By himself.
Yeah.
They're like, where'd he go? I killed him. You're not even lying at this point? Nope. What is there to lie about? Hey, I mean, at this point, just fucking murder everybody, Bray. Just do it. Why not? It would make things interesting.
It would.
All of a sudden, people just start disappearing.
I can see that happening though. As a way, like his way coming back, like things like weird things start happening like that, and you don't know who's behind it.
And they just they're like, who did it? They're like, Braun, what'd you do? And Braun's like, I don't know.
It'd be interesting. Like, what's the matter with you? He's getting antsy down here. What is wrong? This dog, I swear.
Maybe Mojo can help him.
Maybe.
Either that or Mojo's like, I only do blue collar crime.
That's true.
Yeah. He's like, I'm sorry, I can't do that.
No.
You can't do that.
I could probably find you a good attorney though.
He's like, I could find you a lawyer, but he's like, hey Mojo, you know the way to the dump? Why? Got this bag of stuff I just gotta throw away. No,
Mojo
he'd probably
doesn't
soak it
know
in
what to do
acid.
with the body though. Yeah.
He'd soak it in acid. It's okay. All you'd see is that little vest floating around. It's cool. I'd just be sitting there going, you're doing amazing, sweetie. Next time, add a little more acid. Love you. I would.
You would. Shh. Sorry, I'm wrestling this dog. I'm sorry. You cannot get up, dude.
Maybe Bo will help him.
Maybe.
Because, Bo had everything stolen from him. And he'll be a very positive murderer.
He'll be like the happy face killer.
I could see him Bray's murdering Roman. And Bo's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You need to shut up. Bo's just stabbing him. I'm so sorry.
It just got twisted really quick.
It just got really twisted. Bray's like, this is really twisted, and this is coming from me. All right, guys. So my boycott will probably still be going, but I'll find something else to do.
And I'll watch. Begrudgingly, I'll watch.
Yeah. And if Bray comes back, this is my, she's going to sound the alarm.
Yep, I will.
She'll just start yelling through some
Change the channel.
You'll be like, Nikki! I'll be like, what?
Oh, man.
I don't know. It'll feel weird watching it again.
Yeah.
I'll just be like, oh. I didn't know about this whole mixed match challenge becoming the G1 thing. So my brother said it yesterday and I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, oh, that's right. You don't watch. I'm like, no. But I may just go. My brother's having a Hell in a Cell party. I may just go just for the food.
Not a bad idea.
I don't have a way of not watching it, though.
True.
So I'm kind of like, what do I do at that point?
Well, technically, you won't be supporting it. It'll be in your brother's house and on his network, and you're not paying anything.
No, I'm really just paying for my pizza and wings.
There you go.
To the pizza company, who has nothing to do with the WWE, hopefully.
Nope.
They don't. And I'll maybe take my laptop so I could do some writing while I'm there.
There you go.
And I'll, Which, by the way, guys, we've started on our writing endeavors. We've started writing for other than the WWE as well.
I know. I've got some stuff I'm gonna write for. I requested people. If there's an indie wrestler, all I got was Adam with Hangman and Marty, which is fine. But I'm like, do you people not know any other? I mean, Kenny, that people should know, but I mean, like, do you not know
Honestly,
anyone?
guys, if she doesn't get any more, I might just go on anonymous and start like,
You
who
should.
do you want to write for? And I'll just slide it in there. Dalton Castle? All right. He would be a fun one to write for.
He would. I don't know if I could write for him, but I could try.
God, him with the cat the other day. I love him.
His mind is just something else. So.
I would just want to hang out with him for a day.
Mm-hmm.
That's another one I want to meet at freaking Ring of Honor G1. I want to meet Dalton Castle and hug him.
Aww.
And then have him just be like, wow, you're not wearing a lot of clothes. That's what I'm worried about is like, I'm going to be there and everybody's going to be like, wow, that's an outfit.
Well, you can always take like leggings or something.
Well, I'm going to have the trench coat over it. So,
oh, that'll help. Yeah.
look, yeah. I just have to find a trench coat short enough.
You can.
And then I have to start like pinning shit to it and find patches.
That'd be easy.
My brother's like, are you getting the mask too? I'm like, to cover this face? No. No. Never.
All right.
All right,
well, I have
guys.
to take sickly lame dog to the bathroom.
I'll take sickly lame dog to the bathroom. Literally, I might buy you that purse thing now where you just pick them up and just like a little purse.
So sad.
What? I think you should take him like a little purse.
It's my poor baby. I feel so bad. It's depressing. Are you gotta go potty? He's gotta go potty.
All right, we'll take him potty and then I'm gonna go eat because I'm hungry.
Sounds good to me. I haven't had any dinner. I probably should try to find something.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
We shall meet up again later. All right. Well, until next week, where hopefully things are better,
Mm,
but I doubt it.
I doubt it too.
I'm not betting any money on this.
You're not all in.
No. If anything, I'm all out in the parking lot with Flip Gordon at this point.
Aw, Flip.
Yeah,
I could write for Flip.
Yeah, he's cute.
He's cute. He's adorable. He like make you like pancakes and
He would
take care of you when you're sick.
He would like make you pancakes, and he'd make good pancakes too. They wouldn't just be plain; they would be like blueberry pancakes.
Mm-hmm. Not out of a mix either.
No, he'd be like, "I've been up all morning making you pancakes," and you'd be like, "Oh, out of the mix," and he'd be like, "No," and your kitchen would be a mess. But you know what? It'd be some good pancakes.
It would be.
It would. And then he would clean the kitchen for you.
That's the best part right there.
Yeah, he would.
Get you a man that'll clean. I'm telling you. Very important.
All right, guys. Well, while Jennifer takes her sick, lamely dog outside, I'm going to go get some food.
And we'll be back next week.
And we'll be back next week with hopefully better news. And hopefully WWE doesn't put out another bullshit list.
I kind of hope they do.
I hope not, because you know what? This is going to get real interesting.
Oh my gosh.
All right, guys. Well, until next week. Bye.
Bye.